that time again, guys. Swamper brings you another episode of Fishing Planet. um, Level 11 gear this time on North Carolina, as this place opens up at level 11, as you should already know. I mean, shit, if you don't play the game, but yeah. I actually forgot what level it opened up. I had to Google it. I'm going to show you guys how to fish for catfish and smallmouth bass, as I feel they give the highest return for XP or cash to weight ratio or whatever. So I'll just quick show you the gear I'm going to run. For the bass, I'll run a value spin 260 with the windcast 2500. Braid 0.15 on this one, with the 4-gram 3.0 bass jig. Now, you can use the other bass jigs that are available up until level 11. It doesn't really matter. This is just what I prefer to use. And for the cats, I'm going to use the old Omni float. I just like this rod. I've had this rod since I got it. This is the rod I've had all through, through all my levels, and I still haven't broken it yet, so I'm going to keep using it. Same reel, but with heavier line, hook 2.0 and small cut bait at 220 deep for the cats on level 11 gear, guys. I'm trying to stay away from the trophies, so yeah, we'll jump in and see how we go anyway. Now, for the cats, it's the exact same spot and routine as my other catfish guide, which you can check out if you so wish. If you don't, then don't. It's up to you guys whether you do or not. But the exact same way to fish for them as my previous guide, in the exact same area, exact same times, etc, and blah 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 blah. But once again, you can fish for these things all day long. The times provided in my other video are merely peak times. They're not the only times to catch them. As you can see, I am already getting bites. Just whether it takes or not is another story. And it took. So we'll try and get this one in as quickly as we can. Now, these cats they want to dive, just to get you to, to make it hard for you or whatever, I dare say. So you want to get them up off the bottom as quickly as you can. The quickest way I've found to do that is to lift your rod right up, constantly reel, and just tap your right mouse button. Maybe not that quick. Every second should lift them up off the bottom. Because when they're on the bottom, they are a lot harder to reel in. So I suggest you lift it up, and then when you get them, below 14, 13, you can sort of bring your rod back down and start working your magic. Yes. This one's only going to be small because it's coming in extremely easy. This is honestly the best way to fish for cats. At a low level, it's not the best way to fish for them, full stop. There are better ways, just at a level 11 you can't really do it yet, so yeah. But that's it for cats. As I said, there are other ways to fish for them, but as I've already gone over them in my other video, I won't do them again. You guys can head over and check out that clip if you... Now on to the bass. You can go, if you stand far right, you can cast from there to there. You will get them. If you come back that little bit, it exposes that rock face. You can cast towards that. Anywhere along that will get them. Now, all I do on such a low level gear, because I'm lazy, I just go with a a retention of 3 or 2, a max reel speed, lift your rod up and just tap your mouse button so it pops it off the bottom. Now, it will not come off the bottom every single reel. Don't stress about that, guys. You will still get fish. So don't be too concerned about it. It will happen. It's 100% guaranteed. No matter what technique you use, you will get fish. Fuck, I missed him. That was probably my fault. I was too busy watching the chat. But you can get largemouth bass and smallmouth bass doing this. I don't think it really matters too much. You will get more smallmouth bass than largemouth doing this, in my honest opinion. But yeah, you can cast out there or out here. Now, if you cast out here though, guys, just be warned. There are a lot of snags. If you go too far to the right, there's a lot of snags out this way. So just be very careful that you don't break your line and lose your lure. So but once again, I just lift him up and just bounce him off the bottom. That's all I do, only because I'm lazy. So I just do that. Now you can use a reel speed of 2 and other techniques as well, guys. It doesn't hurt to experiment. So my honest suggestion, just experiment, find out what works best for you and enjoy the game. That's the most important thing. Don't stress, just enjoy the game. And these aren't the only fish that you can catch here. You can catch crappie, bluegill, fucking all the other crap here. Long nose gar over yonder. Over there, yonder there, boss. But that's entirely up to you. I'm not going to show you how to fish for them because I think they're a waste of time. I really do. So that's pretty much it for this guide, guys. Except for times. Now, I'll put the times for the catfish in the description down below, so you don't have to watch the video every time you want to hear the times. But anyway, guys, I hope it helps you. If it does in some way, be sure to drop a like. If it doesn't help you in some way, or you just don't like the clip, or you want to be a troll, give it a thumbs down and leave a comment and tell me your thoughts. And tell me your favourite reeling technique when you're fishing for bass. Alright guys, I'll cut it off at that and say peace out.